David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here. We've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! More movies! ETA 2 minutes!
They're already here.
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Down there. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
So, which one looks the hardest to chew?
Hostile vessel destroyed. Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAM! Fools! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
The bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the port and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Have our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there. We've lost contact with the second
Missile confirmed sunk.
They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
We probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Half of the anti-air guns destroyed.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Like we left the house.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with shrapnel at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bank. Trigger, don't push your luck on a damaged aircraft. Get on the return line if you need to.
Why is the enemy taking so little damage? We drop a bomb blind to hit something. Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is control. Why is the enemy taking so little damage? You drop a bomb blind and hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles. Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. Likely the work of 3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many of them unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynne, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go. We can't see your way. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
It's been destroyed. Came in for a picnic, found ourselves in a marathon.
I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. There's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, Cal, lend me a hand, will you? I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger. It's been destroyed.
Low altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
2-5, follow me. You're the ones who take the kills. Enemy has a lock. Enemy drone is no more.
Bombs away.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Target destroyed.
Missile away.
This one's mine.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Sending target information. Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is
Target acquired.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight. Target is down.
Missile away. Fox 3.
Contact off. Multiple friendlies.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
UAV destroyed.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire! Fire from moving ships. Punch 2.
Enemy has a lock on you. 4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Brody. Nighttime until our rear catches up. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging. Punch 2.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Enemy on your rear. Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile away.
Punch 2.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Strider 1, Fox 3. Command is coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Four fighters incoming at low altitude preparing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the fort.
Roger that. Leave the rest on. Strider 1, Shield Squadron, clear to engage. Enemy's got a lock. Lost control. Returning to base. I've heard about you. You always handle aircraft problems with 3 strikes and grounded. No joke. I have lost control.
It's launched.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates. Target confirmed down. That was Fleet Commander Gleb Almazov on board. It's gonna take a long time to rebuild the fleet without him. Everybody's time. Don't waste it. I'm on my target.
Enemy's got a lock.
Bandit acquired. Firing.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet. After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is... If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill. Command duty officer, what do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Maintain course to return for resupply.
Our ships in the port can't move. It's up to us to do this. Target has been destroyed.
Missile!
Soup sure we're good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. We'll grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
The entire force? That's really hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Strider 1, on its way. Target eliminated. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guided. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control.
More on the way.
What in the world?
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Contact imminent.
Trigger, hanging in there?
Picture it. Salvation. The death of a million is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. Currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it. You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed. Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. Alright, Trigger, let's go get him.
Beat on you. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Hostile confirmed destroyed.
Trigger, missile incoming!
3 minutes remaining.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Strider 1, locked on target. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Railgun shell lost its target. Missile launched.
Target confirmed down. With Captain Alonso Terrigo gone, Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
The shell exploded. It's off the grid. 2 minutes remaining.
Imagine.
Strider 1, missile launched. Projectile guidance terminated.
Deliverance.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Locked on.
Strider 1, missile launched. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Picture it.
1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Corson. Package bags are ready and waiting. Also, there's a rumor going around in the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a new omen. 3 strikes.
Return for
Back of the
resupply.
drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. What am I going to... Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is...
Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why am I going to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. Now that's your reason. Three Strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Commander Officer? You don't.
Enemy behind you. Hostile lock on you, Strider 1.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the Operation Airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Missile! Behind you!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for the missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
Done. Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw. Don't let anyone think you'll be screwed up. 3 Strikes is going down.
We're responding.
You goddamn idiot.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
I'll give him 50. Enemy's got a lock.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Fox 2. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Shell exploded. It's off the grid.
This guy's not screwing around.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Scream! Damn it! You pay for this, 3 Strikes!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. With a death blow be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, all right!
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact. There may only be 1 left. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
You psycho.
You're dead!
Locked on!
Strider 1, missile away. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
You pay for this, 3 Strikes!
He's definitely lost his mind.
Slowed down. Projectile guidance terminated.
How dare you!
The enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pay you. Not one bit.
Strider 1, target acquired.
She was my one and only!
Missile away.
Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 Strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 Strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right.
Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
Caution. Pull up.
I can almost touch the water.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the Bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.
Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here. The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by Osea, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea Seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-80443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at Peony Trench. The Subsnac's operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sonobuoys to build a sonobuoy bearing. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sonobuoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ASROCs and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is in order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunting, Trigger.
Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop squirming around.
Don't be such a hothead, Ocean. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
This is Patrol Aircraft Spectre 1. We're deploying the Sonoburi barrier. We're all prepared to buy the farm, and that's why there's so many of us. According to calculations, just one needs to fly to locate it.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. The patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger.
Understood.
Three strikes of rebels in the killing. Catch him like that. Yo, rip the wings off that degenerate.
Strider 2, engaging. Strider 3, engaging.
Cyclops 2 engaging.
They must have been waiting for us in the air.
David, this question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
20 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's unconfirmed intel. Could be more. With 3 strikes, you could reduce them to a single digit.
20% of Sonoburi dropped.
Situation report. Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water.
Let me know when the bodies. I need the debris stops raining.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
This one's all mine.
Do you have a moment?
What's up?
Some demonstrators have crashed. People are running away. You have some signs held up. There are even banners flying in the air. They're advertising drones.
What? You're an ORID?
Yeah, I live here. I haven't saw the drone look I didn't street either.
I meant, why aren't you running?
You guys aren't running, are you?
Damn right.
Running? Yes, those drones are running away.
What do you mean?
I'll call you back. Alex, I need you to check something.
Nice kill, Trigger. The patrol aircraft can continue now.
25% of Sonoburi dropped.
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right.
So what if the calculations say we only need one of them? There are people aboard those planes.
Yeah, but we're gonna make sure it doesn't come to that.
Got us! We're full over the side!
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
Attacking from behind my target. Okay, lock quiet. Fire.
Missile launched. Fox 2.
Hostile confirmed down. Dodge us out. 3 strikes got her back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
70% of Sonoburi dropped.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
Go back underwater where you came from.
In gun range. Missile away.
Situation normal. Should we clear the baffles, Captain?
They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
95% of Sonoburi dropped.
No problem. Situation. They must be very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas.
Come if you dare. 3 strikes.
Victory is achieved through perseverance, and persevere we will.
Lieutenant, the hostiles are coming after us. Sector's in trouble. Please cover them.
Confirming new hostiles.
Enemy missile inbound. Prepare for impact. Damn it, I can't break away.
Hold on tight, guys.
We've lost the tackle.
Our coast pal is in a tight spot.
Thanks. We're an angel down.
Fox 2.
Sector 2. We've been attacked by hostiles.
Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
Control down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch.
Missile launched.
All civilians dropped. Barrier completed. Analysis complete. Data linking the Alicorn navigable zones.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
Treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger. You're on contingent combat air patrol.
Come on, Sharky. Where are ya?
The MAD won't function at high speeds. Fly slower than 800 kilometers an hour. Okay, Trigger. Your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks.
How did that huge thing hide from us all this time?
Trigger, your MAD's showing a stronger reaction. The Alicorn must be near.
You've set the hook. Now you just have to reel it in.
Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. They predicted that we use an MAD. Seems like this is our contingency.
I think it's the source of the noise on the ocean surface. It's likely similar to a buoy.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
Correct. That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater.
Control aircraft. What's happening underwater? Underwater listening is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes. The Alicorn will use the noise recover and head out at full speed.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away.
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonar buoys to respond.
God damn it.
Collecting intel about the enemy submarine.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
His location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
The Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
You can launch them underwater?
Missile.
You've reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow.
Target coordinates acquired.
Commence preparation to fire the VL Asrock.
VL Asrock ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear. Ready.
Fire all missiles.
Fire!
Missile away.
All anti-submarine missiles launched.
Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... You didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger. Welcome.
Roger.
Welcome. Roger. Target's destruction confirmed.
Aerobatic check. We can't trade it. Evacuate. Stop the USC
locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
We'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Throttle up!
Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
Strider 1 has crashed.
Surfacing? We haven't sunk it? It's attacking our fleet. Son of a... We didn't hit up. What?
You're wrong, Count. Back them into a corner. They're vulnerable now that they've surfaced. Follow up on Trigger.
We'll go.
Roger.
Roger.
Prepare to abandon ship.
We can't drain it! Evacuate! We've lost Destroyer Seagull and Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon the ship.
Will be brought to the bottom of the sea. Allow our perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces.
We'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about.
Throttle up!
Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat.
One is flooding. Start training ASAP.
The Alicorn is diving.
The arm station is damaged. We'll have to surface again soon. We're gonna shoot down the drone that has been launched.
There's no need to retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Vector Squadron will continue surveillance. About the surface.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
Righto!
You're mine.
Strider 1, target acquired. Alicorn surfacing. Target's destruction confirmed.
Ready to fire! Main gun! Commence fire!
The railguns are locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade. Strider 1, missile away.
Okay, rocket flight, fire.
The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guts. They're just getting crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. Missile launched.
All UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Group's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Trigger's attack hit. Get a visual. Confirm hull damage.
Let's follow his lead!
Enemy submarine diving.
I found some evidence of your lives killing waste. It gives you the right to take the lives of others.
We cannot let the enemy's attack reach your brothers. You head on with three strikes and take him down with me. You're after three scars. One minute to get them.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Missile away.
Self-spotted. Setting underwater coordinates. Containment working. Why should we fear death?
Attack missed.
Missile.
I got a bandit on lock.
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault. Missile away.
Missile.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Commence fire! Concentrate all firepower on the assaulting aircraft!
Missile.
Rider 4, missile inbound! Fire!
Fox 2.
Okay, rocket flight, fire.
Keep firing!
Missile.
Keep firing. Crush their lives within a weight of your lead.
It's a hit. Target is hit.
That was Trigger.
Balance station has been damaged. We can't maintain drive like that. Yeah.
What's going on? I know this voice.
This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
It's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. It's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed.
I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed your terminal guidance system over ORED. Your shot will miss the mark.
Let me tell you a story. Back when I was a gunnery officer, I had to aim at an enemy ship 30 kilometers away in the middle of a storm. The seas were rough that day, and still I landed one of the 2 shots.
Here's a question. Was your plan elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger! Hit the bell, Trigger! Hurry!
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charged up! Target is the Ocean capital of Foreign. To take the lives of 1 million people 5,000 kilometers away from
It's fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell!
Aye, sir.
All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
Alright.
Wilco. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FCS error! Can't raise the elevation of the barrel!
3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain! All slow ahead! Flood the aft trim tanks!
Shot down Strider 1!
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell!
Aye, sir.
All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
Alright.
Wilco. Understood.
Missile.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
Missile.
FCS error! Can't raise the elevation of the barrel!
3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain! All slow ahead! Flood the aft trim tanks!
Turn to focus the gas first!
And that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere 4 lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Good. Attach me to the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
Strider 1 was shot down.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell!
Aye, sir.
All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
Alright.
Wilco. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
Missile.
FCS error! Can't raise the elevation of the barrel!
3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain! All slow ahead! Flood the aft trim tanks!
Turn to focus the gas first!
And that'll give the gun the elevation it needs.
Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a mere 4 lives.
Liar. You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Target 25%.
Pitch angle is 2 degrees!
contact. 1 in 2 shots, he said. We can only pray. Even if the shell doesn't impact Ored directly, the city will still be covered in radioactive material. We can only pray for the victims.
Beautiful. What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass!
Open that shell!
Aye, sir. All aircraft, destroy the Alicord.
We'll go.
All right.
We'll go. We'll go. Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon.
FPS error! Can't rate the elevation of the barrel! Three strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, also ahead, flood the aft trim tanks!
Burn the gas first, and that'll give the gun the elevation it needs!
Don't you see, three strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a few million lives.
Liar! You just want to kill people. We won't let you.
Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
Pitch angle at 0.2 degrees.
Trigger, you put an end to this.
Don't hesitate. They were weak soldiers the moment they faked their surrender.
Powerful gun, powerful ammunition, people in a precise aim. Sprinkle down the whole of it, and the formula is complete.
You're nothing more than a mass murderer.
You mean, what makes you and I any different? If you want to kill the 300 men of the 50 million, how is that any different?
All right!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby.
Stall one. Stall one.
Don't you see? 1 million lives!
The Alicord's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in two.
He really pulled it off.
And that's our final answer. I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some who send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Mateus Torres was the devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast the light. Those who follow them can't help but feel that they're in the right hands, that they'll make it. This is an era where there isn't a singular answer, like a quiz question. The world awaits a hero to keep the torch aloft, banishing the darkness.
Quite the poet. That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft in David. The operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Could you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I'll tell my son about. Give me a break.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, you'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?